This is the coffee shop. I'm Shelsie.
My name's Dahlia.
I'm Bergundi. And we're missing Tatyana.
But we're doing a topic today on why black women are least likely to date outside of their race. So the question is, why do you think black women don't date outside of their race? Why do they want to stick to black men? Why are they uncomfortable going anywhere else? It's a cultural, I feel like it's a cultural difference. We grow up and have a certain culture that we go around, and it's just really more comfortable to be around someone who's familiar with how we were brought up. So I feel personally that that's probably why I wouldn't step outside my race. Not that I have anything against white, black, Hispanic, or white, Hispanic, or other. If they grew up like how I would, then of course I would be more willing to try outside of my culture.
Definitely, because other people are going to judge us. I feel like people are going to look at me like, damn, why not? Why she would have played me? But I don't know, I do it anyway, but we get judged because they think we should date inside our race.
So uncomfortable dating outside your race? Have you ever dated outside your race?
No, I haven't tried.
A lot of came after me, a lot of tried, but it never happened for me. Well, I think it's because black women may believe that other races, they just want to just see how it feels to have sex with a black woman, not really date a black woman just because they actually want to date a black woman. And two, like a lot of black women, they're advocates for dating black men. It's just sometimes black men don't really want to date black women. So that's what I think.
They might feel more protected with black men. Not saying that other races want to protect them, but
families don't accept you as well as like if you were dating a black man, you understand where he come from, you understand his struggle, whereas if you date outside the race, it's a little different. Like now I have to learn the holidays that you celebrate, now I have to learn the languages that you speak and the food that you eat, so it's more of a comfortability thing. You feel more comfortable with someone of your own kind versus learning a whole new lifestyle.
I think it's because a lot of black women want to have black children. I think that's what it has a lot to do with. It's not so much about, not wanting to date white men, but just wanting their children to represent them and who they are and their family, and that is to have black children.
I mean, personally, I'm not. So, I don't relate to that, but I think some people would be uncomfortable, probably just because people look at you differently, people notice it more, you know what I mean? Then people are not going to notice two black people together, like, it's the norm. So if you see a black girl and a white guy, you'll look at it and be like, okay, it's a black girl and a white guy, you know what I mean? But I think it's perfectly fine. I'm not into the whole race thing.
I'm from the Midwest, so for me it's kind of a fear thing. I don't really trust other races when they're drunk with my life. I feel like I'm safer with my own race, so they're gonna look out for me. And I don't feel that same security with other people.
Well, honestly, I feel like black women really enjoy building their race and finding a strong African American male that is about them, about the family. Building the African American race to higher.
I just feel like we was always known to know that black men are the protectors, they secure you and everything like that. I'll date a white guy, but if he has the characteristics of protecting me and being that strong man, that knows what he's talking about, then I would go outside it.
White men, they don't understand, they might be compassionate, but they don't understand what black women going through. So it's like a controversy because black men understand, but they don't be compassionate. White men be compassionate, but they don't understand.
So you wouldn't be opposed to marrying a white guy?
I wouldn't be opposed, but I would prefer to marry a white guy.
Why would you prefer?
Ever dated outside of your race?
I've dated briefly, very, very briefly outside my race, but he had thin lips, and it bothered me. It really bothered me. His lips was so thin.
What race was it?
He was white.
I've dated a white guy before. He was Italian. It was good for our relationship. We didn't really have any problems. His family was really open. His family appreciated me, they liked me as a person. It was just the outside people seeing us together. When we would walk down the street, people would call me a traitor. This one time we went to a restaurant, this lady said, "Why are you with her?" And just little comments like that. But I got a lot of backlash from my own people saying I was a traitor and I was a white man lover and all of this other kind of stuff. But just because I've dated outside of my race doesn't mean that I exclude dating black men. I race because of an insecurity thing. I don't really think that they feel that a white man would find them attractive, or that they feel a white man will understand her track slipping, or anything that really got to do with her culture. I don't really think that she'll find another race will be able to relate to it or find it attractive. So it's not necessarily anybody's fault, but I think it's more of the black women not being maybe 100% comfortable with how the other race will feel.
I personally just love a black man, and I just will never date outside my race. I can't see myself marrying anyone other than a black man, and they are just, even though they don't appreciate us the way I feel like they should, but that's never gonna stop me from appreciating them. And I don't know why black women are least likely to date outside their race. I just think that it is what it is. So I love black men.
I would date outside of my race. Have I? Not really. But I feel like because, like you said, I don't think they find me attractive. So the first thing I would ask them was, do you date black girls? And like, that's not a normal question you should ask someone. But I just feel as though they wouldn't be able, I hate to say the word handle, but they wouldn't be able to handle all that I bring. Because I'm very strong and aggressive. And I don't mean to be this way because I'm a bitch, as some may say, but I'm just, my mother's strong. I feel like black women have been put through so much that we need a man that has been put through the same type of struggle that we have been through. And if I can't relate